I was planning on being in Louisville this weekend for the VGC Regionals. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. But today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a team that would be pretty close to what I would be consider using, and that is Nails OU's team that he won the Grand Challenge with in September. If you are excited for today's video, make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. It helps out a ton when you do so. So Dragapult and Sneasler has kind of been taking over VGC in general the last couple of weeks. Just super dominant offensive pressure. I use this team, not this team, but a team with that core in the Grand Challenge as well. Mainly focused with stuff like Primarina and King Gambit alongside of it. But this has the mode of Trick Room and Ursaluna Blood Moon as well, which is super powerful. Some redirection into Moongus, and then hey, the classic Incineroar, which we do probably actually really need to have in this, in this metagame, a way to, pressure the Dragapult. Now, while obviously Intimidate doesn't work, being able to pressure Knockoff is super, super important against that Pokemon. Not really much to say about this team. Nails, I think, put a Twitter thread out about this team, so I'll link all of his information in the description down below. Let's get right into the battles. Well, we've got the first battle, and what would you know? We got the mirror match. That's always a classic. Always a good time when you get to play the mirror. You get to see these two teams fight each other. How do I want to approach the mirror? The mirror is interesting. I think I want to go with these four. I definitely just want to go for the most powerful lead, because either they're gonna try to set up defensively, or we have like these speed ties going on where we both know the team, which can get kind of weird. I think in the mirrors, and the way that I've been playing VGC in general, which might not be the right way to do it, is try to put myself on the front foot as much as possible. And that's why I've really gravitated towards this new team kind of archetype that's come through, which is like the Sneasler Dragapult just offense. Is that it really plays to how I enjoy playing VGC and how I've had the most success playing VGC. So we'll see how this mirror goes. I don't know if they're going to go for the Ursaluna angle. They might just lead the same as myself and go straight for the Dragapult gameplay, which will be interesting. We'll be curious to see how they play that one. It'll be a tough turn one, I'll say that much, on how to figure out what to do. Alright, they are going to go for... They're going to go for the Trick Room angle here. So if I look here, they don't really have any way to redirect here with the Trick Room angle. And they do have a really powerful close combat into the other slot. I think they're just going to set up the Trick Room, to be honest with you. So I think what I want to do is just a U-turn. What are they going into on... They might go to Dragapult on the Ursaluna slot. Like, honestly, like, they might just get super aggressive. I want to U-turn on this Ursaluna, and I just want to close combat, I think. Like, what do they go into? Probably... There's no way they go Dragapult here, right? No way they go Dragapult. I'm just going to close combat the Porygon. I don't think you ever stand with Ursaluna here. I think it's too risky. That's crazy to stay in. Oh my goodness, wow. I am beyond surprised that they stayed in with Ursaluna here. To risk this close combat. Like, close combat into Dragon, like, I just completely neutralize your Ursaluna. At least I get a big CC off of this Porygon. It's obviously not going to kill, but now I'm in a little bit of trouble, because are they just going to Earth Power my guy? They're just going to Hyper Voice. Wow, I did not expect that. And they're going to set up the Trick Room. Okay. Well, not what I thought was going to happen that turn, because I could have just taken out the Ursaluna, and then it would have been a little bit of a trouble for them. What's good to see here is I am going to be able to kill... I should be able to just Terra Normal and go for the Hyper Voice here on my own side. The question is do I do anything with the Sneasler? I probably just sack the Sneasler off here. There's no reason to keep it. I'll just go for the Dire Claw. Let's see if they stay in. Like, let's see if they just don't kill it for whatever reason. Get an opportunity to go crazy. Curious to see what they do. Hyper Voice might not be the play. I probably should have Blood Moon. They're going to switch here, which makes Blood Mooning maybe a little bit better. So you're going to go in the Incineroar here. Incineroar is okay for me. Like, my game plan is probably just go to my own Incineroar after this. I'm just going to get my Terra off here. Just try to put the most powerful Hyper Voice that I can out here into the world. Really just want to underspeed here. Really want to win the speed tie. Because that's going to allow me to do a massive amount of damage here. I don't win the speed tie. I'm going to live that pretty comfortably though. Let's see how much damage we get to do with our Terra Normal Hyper Voice. So we do get a fake out here on the next turn. So I imagine we're going to get fake out into fake out on the Incineroars here. I guess it's going to be a speed tie to who gets their fake out. Problem is they're going to have fake out. They're going to be able to get ghost on their fake out. So I can't fake out the Incineroar. I have to just Hyper Voice and fake out to hit their Ursaluna. I hope I win the speed tie again. Or I hope I win the speed tie. I didn't win the last speed tie. Hey, I deserve a speed tie here. Give me the speed tie, you know what I mean? Even if I fake out, it's going to be... They're probably faking out into my Ursaluna. Okay. I guess I could have gone for the fake out. Yeah, this is going to be fake out into Ursaluna, and then we play for the next speed tie. Oh my god, what a game of Pokemon this is. Yeah, I mean, I'm hyper voicing here. I'm trying to win the speed tie. There's nothing, no two ways about this turn. I'll go for the knockoff on Incineroar. It's going to deal a good amount of damage. It removes the safety goggles. Doesn't matter, but if I go for it, I guess they know I'm my 4 now, so it actually doesn't matter at all. But knockoff saves a little bit of HP on my side instead of going for Flare Blitz, which might do a little bit more damage, but I think knockoff. This should be enough. The question if I kill this, they have Porygon 2 at low health. What's their last? What's their last is a good question. Maybe Amoonguss? They're going to withdraw. Wow. Huge. Really, really want to live this. Oh, they're going to go into Amoonguss. Okay, so they're going to save their Ursaluna here. I mean, I should be underspeeding and getting a massive Hyper Voice off. They're going to do a lot to this Amoonguss because it's Fizz Death. Okay, that's not actually a lot, but alright. I win the speed tie. I get the knockout. That's huge. Big turn for me there. Big turn for me there. Amoonguss taking a good amount of damage. Now they're going to have the Spore here, which is not good. So they have Ursaluna, Porygon, and this Amoonguss left. Dragapult's looking really good. Like, once this Trick Room goes down, Dragapult's going to have a field day in this matchup right now. Dragapult's going to go crazy and deal 1,000,000 damage. I really just need to break. They're going to go into Ursaluna here. Alright, we're playing the speed tie game. I think I'm going to Blood Moon. I want to Blood Moon this Amoonguss because at this point, given the HP of the Ursaluna, I mean, if I win the speed tie, there's one more room with Trick Room. If I kill this Amoonguss, then Dragapult wins this game. So I think I've got to go for the Blood Moon on Amoonguss. I just go for the knockoff. Or do I go for Flare Blitz? They haven't Terra'd yet. I mean, I'm just going to knock off the Ursaluna, I think, just to maximize damage there. I expect the Terra to come out for the... What is it? The Amoonguss? Yeah, just to protect against Flare Blitz. Yeah, I mean, this is the exact same team. So they're just going to protect against Flare Blitz here. Really, 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 really want to be able to outspeed. They're going to outspeed. They're going to Spore me. Oh, yeah, they're freaking slower than my Ursaluna. No! That's not good. I get the knockoff onto their... I mean, they're probably Earth Powering into other Hyper Voicing. I lived that, though. I get a knockoff. Do I kill this? Boom. Alright, goodbye Ursaluna. So they have a Amoonguss and P2 left. I think I should be fine, no? Like, I can just knock off the dimensions are going to return to normal. That's okay. I should be able to just knock off the Eviolite and then be fine from there. Like, that should be enough, right? Like, they're going to be able to recover and all that nonsense, but they're going to get Intimidate here. Intimidate's actually a little bit annoying. Don't really like that. But, I mean, they don't have a lot to do damage to my Incineroar at this point. I'll just Blood Moon in case I, like, wake up. That would obviously be, like, Super Pog. And I'm just going to knock off the Porygon too. Want to get rid of that Eviolite, enable my endgame. Enable my Dragapult as much as I can. Because then if it's just, like, Amoonguss versus Dragapult, I should just be able to outlive it. Yeah, they're going to recover. Funny how without Trick Room, they're the fastest Pokemon on the field right now. That is hysterical. Alright, cool. Knock off. Goodbye, Eviolite. That's going to make it even easier for my Dragapult to answer. Ursaluna wakes up. Nice. We get the Blood Moon off on to that Amoonguss. How much is that going to do? That might kill. I don't think it'll kill, though. It just might. Nice, it does. Perfect. Okay, I think we're going to be able to win this mirror. Nice. Leading the super offensive route really, really helped here in this game, even though they kind of caught me off guard on the first turn. You know, all I have left is this this Porygon, and while it's going to be able to outspeed and kill my... I mean, they're going to outspeed and try to kill my Ursaluna. I'm just going to Vacuum Wave. And just start Flare Blitzing here. I just want to get to a point where I can get my, what's it called? That's good damage. I want to get my Dragapult in. I can just Outrage and kill it pretty easily. Goodbye, Ursaluna. You put in a good fight this battle. Clutched out. Ursaluna Blood Moon's a broken Pokemon. That's for sure, especially in VGC. I assume this Flare Blitz will not kill. Given I am adamant. Yeah, I guess it did come pretty close. Any burns? Not that it matters. Dragapult's going to come in and clean this game anyway, but big game here to pick up the first battle of the live in the mirror. As I said, this is kind of why I like to... I don't know why I panicked. Like, that was going to matter. This is why I like going for this mode here of just getting really aggressive. Just forces tough decisions out of your opponents. And they're not always going to make the best choices. I mean, they made a pretty aggressive play with the Ursaluna, but is able to keep myself in it the entire time, even with the Trick Room up. Alright, the next team we play is a little bit more interesting. I'm on a lower ladder. I don't know if this is a particularly real team or not. But yeah, a little bit less standard than a straight copy paste of the Nails team. Once again, I'm going straight up for the offense. Dragapult, Sneasler. We're just going for it. We're running it down. Running it down. Incineroar is obviously great to have. And I think I'm going to bring a Moongus here. I feel like a Moongus doesn't actually do that much here. I'm going to bring Ursaluna. Bring the same 4 that I brought last time. Just go for the full-out offensive plan with this team. Maybe I should be reconsidering different modes and not defaulting always to the Dragapult Sneasler. But it's just so powerful of an option that, you know, I just feel like I always want to go for it. You know what I mean? Just given how I play. So Greninja into Cleavor. If I look at the speed tiers for these Pokemon, I think we should be fine. I think I'm definitely going to U-turn out here. I'm not in the business of staying in on this Greninja. And then I'm going to go for the fake out on the Cleavor, because like that could get weird. That slot, I kind of want to force a tear out of this Greninja. So I'm going to fake out the Cleavor and just U-turn off the Greninja. I think that's my best play. I think they probably switch to Greninja. They're going to Terra here. How are they going to Terra? On the Greninja, Ice. Okay, so they're doing that to target down my Dragapult. I guess I am adamant this could be risky. I got the fake on the Cleavor, neutralize that slot for the turn. All right, I got my U-turn off. That's going to deal 1,000,000 damage. Nice. That puts in a good range for Sneasler here after the fact. I'm just going to go into Incineroar here, because that gives me another fake out on the Cleavor side, and I get to deal with this Greninja right away. And if this is somehow like physical Greninja, then I have that problem dealt with. Ice Beam. Okay, that's definitely going into the Incineroar slot. Nice. Don't freeze. That's all I need here. And we're in a great spot. Lost some of its HP. Perfect. Okay. I can definitely go for I'm definitely going for the fake out into the Cleavor slot again. I'm definitely just Dire Clawing the Greninja slot. Keeping this one very, very simple. Yep. Fake out there. Perfect. Oh my god, this thing is actually faster. Okay. Well, I'm kind of surprised they attacked this then and not try to attack the Sneasler. I guess they would have figured that I am Focus Sash. Alright, well, we Dark Claw. So we trade our Incineroar for Greninja, which is not too bad. And we reset our Dragapult Sneasler lead, preserving the Focus Sash, which is not bad. We'll take that, actually, I think. And we've already burned up their Terra. We still have our Terra left to go. Slowbro, the reliable partner, comes in. Interesting turn here. I could Phantom Force. I kind of want to Phantom Force this Slowbro slot. They don't have a normal type, I think, left. And then I could Dire Claw. I could, you know what, I might Terra Dark, actually. Like, if I go for Dragon Darts here, target Cleavor, put under pressure, and Terra Dark Throat Chop this Slowbro. I think that's a super positive turn here. That's going to deal a lot, it's going to be a lot of damage. I've already intimidated down the Cleavor a little bit, so it's not going to be dealing too much damage. And this is going to put the Slowbro in a really, really bad spot. Pretty much putting, like, almost killing it at this point. Dragon Darts. Not going to kill the Cleavor, of course. You can get a little bit of chip on that Slowbro. This Terra Dark Throat Shot's going to come close, I think, depending on the set to killing. Nice, it does kill. Perfect. What a great turn this was. What a great turn. Cleavor can do whatever it wants here at this point. I'm not even concerned. Stone Axe, it's going to step the rocks, but the only thing I have left to switch in is Ursaluna, which is going to resist those rocks with the ground type. So they only got one Pokemon left. It's their own Dragapult, and good thing I've really preserved this. I've really preserved this Focus Sash well, and because of the fact they've already Terra'd, I can just go for the Throat Chop into that Dragapult and probably kill. I think this has a decent chance to kill. I could also, this could also be a speed tie with my own Dragapult, and they're gonna go for the Shadow Ball into my Sneasler. Interesting. Would not have been the play I went for, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take a big win. 2 wins in a row on the live. I feel like you probably just go for the kill in the Dragapult there. Or maybe they're trying to high roll me into some other prediction. Not really sure. Dragon Darts would have been so powerful there, I would have thought. But hey, we'll take that win. Our final battle is against Sand. This is an interesting mode. This is one of the modes I was testing for the Grand Challenge a couple weeks back. Didn't really like it, but one thing I love about this team and that I use on my team is Primarina. I think that Pokemon's unbelievable in this type of metagame. I think what I want to do, I'm gonna switch it up this time because I don't think the Sneasler Dragapult works really well into the sand, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm gonna lead Incineroar and Sneasler, and the reason is I think Sneasler's really good at pressuring the sand core. I expect like either a Terra Fairy or flying from the what's it called, the Tyranitar, which will be important to kind of weed out. And then I can run Dragapult in the back with the Ursaluna Blood Moon. No Amoonguss, unfortunately. Maybe I do want Amoonguss for that Primarina instead of the Dragapult. Dragapult just feels a little bit kind of, could get wrong-footed here because of that Prim, because of... Yeah, I think that could just get wrong-footed. I'm going to bring Amoonguss in the back here. I think this is a little bit more of a defensive team. Might be a little bit too passive. I'm going to need to capitalize on one of these early turns against the Sand Core, I think, to have my best chance of winning. This is the team archetype I've struggled the most with, and I think if I was actually playing in Louisville, I'd probably spend like most of my time testing against Sand, because this is one of the matchups I just have been struggling to figure out. That's a great lead for my opponent here to get this kind of lead. They're going to get their Volcarona in. They could Rage Powder. I get an Intimidate off on the T-Tar at least. Question is how do I want to approach this turn? I think I need to pressure the Volcarona here. I think I just have to double target this Volcarona and kind of go for broke, honestly. Question is how do I want to double target it? I can knock off. I think I want to fake out. I think I just fake out the Volcarona to prevent it from setting up, and I can force the Terra out of the T-Tar this turn. It's probably Terra Flying, to be honest. I think I just double fake. I think I just honestly double fake out and just like see if I can bait their Terras here on turn 1. They aren't going to let me beat their Terras, which is a little bit unfortunate. Would have liked to do that, but we stall out a turn of the Trick Room. The problem is we lose our Focus Sash. That's one other thing that's really frustrating about playing this this team, is that you lose your Focus Sash super quickly. Now, one thing I have to do here is I didn't Terra. I think they're tearing this turn with their Tyranitar. So I think I want to Dire Claw that slot to put pressure on it, or they could just switch out. I get a knockoff on the Volcarona. I should still outspeed with everything. At +1 still. I should still be in a fine position. I want to Dire Claw this because, you know, if they're Fairy, that's really, really good for me. They're going to withdraw here, so I get a knockoff on the switch. which is nice. They're going to go to Extra Drill. Perfect. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. A knockoff on the Extra Drill is massive here. And I get a Dark Claw. Wow, they didn't even Terra. Sleep? Oh, hey, I'll take a Para. Hey, I'll take a Mickey Para. We'll do what we got to do. I'm really surprised that they didn't Terra there. That knockoff is massive. Huge. Goodbye, Clear Amulet. Para? Nice. Let's go. All right. That's so stupid. What a game of Pokemon this is. You know what? Hey, Dire Claw. Hey, Dire Claw is a broken move for a reason. Like that move's crazy. I think what I'm gonna do here. Where do they attack? Earthquake. They probably Earthquake and Terra Flying on this turn. If I had to guess, it's probably their best play. It's probably their best play. They're gonna Terra Ghost, Flare Blitz, kill that, and then go into a Moongus to eat this, because I am bold a Moongus, so I think I'm okay with that. I'll leave my Sneasler for once for later, because once the Sand Thread is gone, a Moongus is gonna be, or Sneasler is gonna be really, really good here. So I got my Terra to remove my weakness to the Earthquake that's incoming. And then I'm neutral to the Earthquake. I assume their Terra Flying has to come out here. Or maybe they're just high horsepower. That could be a possibility. They are just high horsepower. Okay, we take that though. And we get a Flare Blitz. Nice. Okay, goodbye Excadrill. Goodbye Excadrill. Can we get another pair? Hey, why don't we get another pair for the road here? Come on. All right, Rock Slide. That's actually good. So the Terra was really beneficial here, because of the fact that we got rid of at least one of the weaknesses to one of their moves. Question here is, what do they go into next? I don't think they go Volcarona here. They do. Interesting. So I assume they're going to just attack my... I'm going for the knockoff on this Volcarona. I want to get those leftovers gone. I think... they probably just attack my Amoonguss. They probably just attack my Amoonguss, to be honest. I think I'm gonna Pollen Puff to try to heal up the Incineroar. Okay. So they just go for the Heat Wave. I get a knockoff here, at least into this Volcarona, which I'll take every time. This is a huge turn. Goodbye. So much damage on that Volcarona. And then I eat the knockoff, unfortunately, with this. Maybe I should have Rage Powder. No, Rage Powder wouldn't have done anything. So now what I have, Ursaluna and Sneasler left. That's not bad. I haven't Terra'd yet, though, is the problem. They haven't Terra'd yet, I mean, is the problem. So it's a really, really tough call here on what to do. So I really, really think they're going to have Flying Terra here. They've really outlasted this Terra well. I think what's the best way to play around this? Is it to fake out is it the Hyper Voice and fake out? Do I need Blood Moon next turn? What could they have that I could Blood Moon? I feel like one of their ways to win is... I'm just going to Blood Moon the T-Tar, expecting the Terra, and Dire Claw the Volcarona. This risks burn, but they're still not Terraing their T-Tar, which is insane to me. No burn, please. Okay, we'll take that. And we get the Blood Moon off. I really didn't expect them to... Like, I figured they would Terra here. That did like 3 damage. That's pitiful. The low kick. I mean, I take that every time, but... Sandstorm down. Ugh, this has been a weird game. They've really outlasted me with this Terra. They want to Terra the Prim, probably. I think they're going to Terra Steel this Prim. I think I'm going to lose this game. Because I'm just out of resources now. Well, I'm going to close combat the T-Tar. If they Terra the T-Tar on this turn, they just ended my career. I'm just cooked. Like, there's just nothing I can do about it. They just cooked me. So I think they're going to Terra Steel. Maybe I should have just attacked the Prim. Yeah, that might have been a throw. It's so hard to predict what Terra they could be on Prim. It's probably Steel, though, right? That's why Earth powered into it. Now they tear the T-Tear. Oh my god. Dude, dude, this player just, dude, I just got smoked. There's nothing I can do about that one. They might just protect here, honestly, with the Prim. Dude, they smoked me. That's crazy work. Nah, that's a nasty game. They played a nasty game here. Hey, credit where credit's due. They played in my head the entire way. Yeah, I guess I should have just not Blood Moon the last turn, because this Hyper Voice is going to kill. Oh, it doesn't kill either of my Pokemon. I need a para here. I need this para. Come on. One time para. One time para. Come on, do me good. Oh, man. What a game. Oh, man. Pokemon is not fair. Sneasler is not a fair Pokemon. Hey, that's what we use Sneasler. This Pokemon's broken. They outplayed me. They smoked me the whole game. But hey, Sneasler Diff. Hey, Sneasler Diff comes through. That's just what it's going to be. Hyper Voice, I probably should have just Blood Mooned. Whatever, who cares? It doesn't kill. And, I mean, I'm going to live the Rock Slide with Sneasler anyway. I live with both. Okay, that was maybe a little too close for comfort. I maybe should have just Blood Mooned instead of trolling. But, you know what? Did we get a little bit fortunate? I mean, who's to say? But we'll take that. 3 out of 3 in the live. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if you are going to the Louisville Regionals, what you would be playing in the comments down below. We'll see you for the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day.